after we had 18, that's the most we've had probably in 1 year. So we all, you guys didn't come to me, I believe. Oh, yeah.
Who's your third?
Daryl Weapons up. Sure. Yeah.
Ted's sitting there on the first bird is tails. Oh, it's edgies. Right. That's a. Everybody wins and we go upstairs. First one to see. We're picking a color.
Fast earlier today. I was working on Michigan. Nothing worse than a sore now. Fast. I don't know if the case now. Slow all year. Yeah, that's
Back to the Duluth Curling Club for another year of Tuesday night curling, 6 o'clock league, men's league. Starting off with Mark Hansen against Daryl Carlson. Our first rock is underway from the lead for Hansen, Mark Schubert. Hansen is playing red, and Daryl Carlson is playing yellow rocks tonight. With Jim Lutton, this is Doug Britton, ready to bring you another season of curling.
Yes. Forgot to shut the light out.
It's not that light off, there's the glare off the bald heads of the old guys out there.
All right, so that first rock was thrown by.
And I gotta go, wait.
You gotta click next each time, yeah. Okay. It should tell.
And
you're gonna have to do
Tom
it.
Hodling now.
There you go. Right.
With the hammer. Nice opening rock from Shuby. See if Tom can slide one back behind there. I played sheet 8 last week, and it was curling a good 8 to 10 feet.
Nice. Just like you hope.
It's pretty crazy.
It seems to have settled a little bit this week. But
yes, I was out not on 8 today, but I was out on another sheet, and yeah, it wasn't anything like that. Okay, back to Mark Schubert again. 2 guards up front, one from each team, and could be an interesting first end.
Yeah. Off to a good start.
Sweeping out there for the Hansen crew is Steve Payette, the Pope, and Mike Farrell. Pope will throw number 2 rocks, and Farrell will throw third.
All right, yeah, lots of rocks in play already. So now what is... Yeah, I think if I'm Daryl, I try to go ahead and bring it right in, don't you?
This will be the test now to see how much it's going to curl, assuming he gets it there. On last week when we played, well, we'll see what happens. Well, Tom is outside that broom, which you would have had to be last week. Our aim point, my aim point, to try and hit the center line in the center of the ice, center of the house, was probably the hog line and the sideboard. Look at that, see? That's not curling that much, though, is it?
Not as much as... well, he was out there pretty wide, but...
like I said, the aim point last week was
outside
hog
the ice.
line and side. Yeah.
Steve paid. You didn't. You got to keep doing the next
I
each
forgot
time.
that. You gotta help me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm new at this year.
Yeah. This is the same old software. That part is the same old stuff. Well, otherwise, we're using different softwares.
Nice takeout from the Pope.
Yeah.
Clears that out of there pretty neatly. John Likert steps in now, throwing second rocks for Daryl Carlson.
Looking for a normal takeout here from John.
Love to hit it on the inside, though, wouldn't you?
Oh
Roll
yeah,
back
if you
behind.
can get that roll, it'd be fantastic.
He's outside there. Let's see if this is going to come. With that weight, it should come. Not moving much. He's going to hit it on the outside. He's going to clear the ice, but I think that shooter will roll out.
Yeah. So now the Hansen team has the chance at the draw. Keep every time, yeah.
Nice line on that shot. Let's see if he's got the weight to tuck it back in there.
Oh, it was 07, yeah, just over 3. Yeah. No, that was great.
It's looking pretty good. He's into the house.
Oh yeah, he didn't come deep, but it stayed in the open, didn't it? That's
It
what
did.
we noticed that a little bit last night, that it going away from the wall ran a little bit straighter.
Not last week.
Yeah, because I curled on 8, I think, on Sunday. So yeah, we'll have to see how it plays out here.
This is looking a little more normal
Yes, exactly.
with this curl. 2 to 3 feet. This is John Likert's second rock. And take out the red rock.
See, and he got a little outside. Will it come back?
He may just tip that red rock right behind cover.
Oh, no, he hit it good enough to get it out. Curled up enough.
Does curl at the end.
So yeah, still trying to make this draw.
No one's had it yet.
No, like I say, we haven't quite. Still figuring out the ice.
Mike Farrell's first rock.
Yeah, they're. This is a little narrower. Can they carry it? Will it curl? Looks like it might be a little tight, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
I think it's going to be catch that top red guard. Boy, it's real tight though.
Probably was a good line. Probably was just a little bit light from what they were trying to do.
Just a tad.
So this is.
Jerry David.
Pretty good out of his hand. Maybe a little narrow, but it
He's
hasn't
got
been.
weight.
Yeah, it hasn't been curling a ton here.
He's
So
got weight. He may get that roll we're talking about.
perfect.
There it is. Nice rock from Jerry David.
Yeah, they're not much. I don't think Hansen's team can do much except draw themselves.
Yeah, it's high in the house, so they've got 9 feet, 10
Yeah.
feet of ice to work with. But no one's found that good draw weight yet.
Not yet. Mike gets a chance. Oh, so there's no. Yeah, just thinking about who was. Terry Christensen was
Yeah, Terry's
not here tonight, huh? And they might have a 5-man team even for all I know.
They may. This looks like a light.
It's light.
Now. They're in there past the guard. That's going to be a good rock. So going to finish up.
Beautiful rock. Beautiful rock. Can you see?
Yeah, you can see maybe half to 3/4 of that rock. It's still a difficult shot.
Yeah, I think Daryl's asking for like ack weight. I think that's what he asked for.
Don't want to overthrow this because if it's too heavy, it's not going to curl
Didn't look like did he overthrow it?
I don't know. He's out there a long way. I don't think he's going to get it. It's not going to, with that weight, it's not going to come that much. Nope. It's just hanging and running straight.
Yeah, you gotta. On that turn, looks like with weight, you gotta make sure you're not wide.
All right.
Mark gets a chance to.
The skip, Mark Hansen, gets to come down here and try and cover that up and get a second counter in play. He'd love to be at the top of the 8-foot, wouldn't he?
Yes.
If it's coming in nice, you can bring it almost all the way right down to it. Just don't want to set up the double, right?
I would give him a good chance of making this. They've seen this shot a lot this end. In fact, this is all they've known. He can be light. He'll cover that up nicely if he's light. The only thing he can't be is heavy. He's way out there, isn't he?
If it's the right weight, it should be fine. Looks like it's look at it curl.
Yep.
It's curling like crazy. Wow.
It's the right weight.
Wow, they just
Oh,
skinnied
yeah,
that guard.
perfect shot, huh?
Couldn't have walked it down there any better. Beautiful shot. Daryl's in a spot of trouble right now.
Early on.
Yeah.
Now there's it's really tight.
Yeah, there's no double there.
You don't think so?
No,
I
you
think
can't
there
get.
is.
You'd have to get to the nose almost, and I don't think you can.
I don't think he has to hit too much of that front red rock. They're 4 inches apart?
I'd be tempted to try it myself.
He's not going to. He's
No,
looking
he's gonna
at the
try the
brooms on
drop.
the other side.
This is the side of the sheet that we haven't played at all.
Oh,
So
boy.
this would be a
That's
real guess, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think I'd be throwing the takeout.
Yeah,
on the
even
other
if
side.
you hit the top, one of the top ones or
Exactly.
any of that stuff out of there.
Yep. In fact, if he hit the top one, he could raise his own in.
Yeah.
Potentially. So I just don't agree with crossing over and playing fresh ice in the first end.
Total guess. Total guess on this shot. But if he makes it, I mean, I'm not even sure. Yeah, you can get shot rock, but you're going to have to be really precise.
This afternoon I was playing in the penultimate end. My 2 shots I put right into the 1 foot.
Wow.
2 perfect shots into the 1 foot and didn't win the end. I don't know how he did it, but Roger Hendrickson somehow nudged me out by a half an inch. This looks pretty good.
He's got the weight. He's
going to
really
get that guard up front. Oh, he isn't. He is not. Sweep goal. What a shot from Daryl Carlson.
That was an unbelievable shot. I'm not sure I'd have to. Boy, I think I'd give him shot rock there.
I would too.
That is unbelievable.
I'd give him a shot rock just on the fact that he made that.
He deserves a point in this end just because he did that.
Oh, man, that was.
I mean, I don't think he can score 2, but it sure didn't look like he could score 1 when
I
we were
didn't
watching.
think so, especially on that fresh ice over there.
I don't see how you. I mean, that's over buried there. I don't think you can bump it.
Oh, you can't. You
Can't do anything about that, Rock.
What you could do is throw another same shot he just threw and bump his own up.
That would be. That's what I would do.
That's what he should do. Or that's what he could.
Or you could tick you could tick that side one over or whatever. But I don't know how. Boy, did that thing curl though, hey?
It did.
They did a great job to just sneak it past the guard.
I did not think they were going to get past that guard. Well, Mark's getting a little greedy here.
He's gonna give her a shot.
I just don't see him clearing that out.
If he lays on it, it's it's just like this. But I don't know. I don't see how Daryl scores a second point anyways. So
No, there's no way. No, there's no way he's going to. Boy, I'd be moving my own rock into position.
Give it a try, yeah.
All right, Mark Hansen, his last rock in the first end here.
Was that a little tight on that guard, eh?
Yep, he's on the guard. Then I thought Daryl was on the guard too.
Yeah, he didn't have the weight.
Boy, it was a good shot.
Yeah, I think if you're Daryl, you just throw this away. There's nothing you can, if you know you have it. But that where his guard left, I mean, I don't think there's any way you can get in there to bump it enough. Is there? They're looking at it.
Yeah, I don't know. It may be red, but still, it was a great shot, no matter what.
There's nothing to. I don't think there's anything to score a second point here. I mean, the only thing would be if you wanted to tap it just to make sure you got your one. But boy, you'd have to be careful. You don't want to over tap it. You know what I mean?
You sure don't. I don't. Yeah, I agree with you. Throw it away.
I don't think there's anything you can do about it. It's going to be a one way or the other. I'm guessing, Daryl, but we'll see if they take out the measuring stick.
Already, first end.
Some fantastic shots.
Boy, I'll tell you, that was a great shot.
Yeah, it's November what, 5th? How can they be making shots like that on November 5th? Do these guys curl year round?
I don't know. They must be practicing.
That doesn't make any sense. Practicing?
Okay, the stick's down.
Yeah, I think you just try to throw the same weight and skinny that guard and see if you get just a little nudge to make sure you're shot. I think you got to sweep though, don't you?
I think so. You don't want to raise that red one. I don't think he's got the weight to do so.
Either got a little different path or something. Actually, it wasn't that much different.
All right. Well, we'll see. We won't know until they hang the.
We won't know until the lead shoots.
They're not sure. Looks like there might be a measurement in our first end here.
Yeah, they are measuring, so we'll see how good they are with the measuring stick.
Those are good shots. The first shot for Mark Hansen was a good shot too. And then Daryl goes in. And,
Well,
wow.
if you're looking for, we don't want to scare any viewers away, but there is other curling to watch this week. Actually, not tonight. I don't know if there's much tonight. I know the Pacific Asia. Yeah, we can't see it good enough, anyways. So the Pacific Asia Curling Championships are going on this week, and then one of the Grand Slam of curling events is going on up in.
It's not Tuesday night though.
Schuster's up 5-1.
Oh, is he?
Against Bruce Mowat from Scotland. It's fourth end, so there's still bad can happen. That's a nice start.
I didn't see. Now you got me so excited there. I didn't see what happened.
Who's throwing? Looks like there's a red rock in the. So red scored, so you gotta. Just one, and then update. Click that update. There you go.
All right, it was still a great shot from Daryl Carlson. It just needed a half-inch more.
That is exactly
But
right.
Mark Schubert starts us off in end number 2.
I think they were wanting to be in, but I don't think they mind a tight guard here. So yeah, pretty good shooting for first end.
Very good shooting for first end. Very good shooting.
Yeah, and Jen?
That was a good shot no matter when. Okay, Tom Hodling steps in now. Oh, Daryl's going to try and set a corner guard up.
Oh. I'd be tempted first end to come right around that.
I would come right around it. Wow, it isn't going to curl that far. He is coming around it.
Tom said, I think it's got plenty of weight.
Yeah, exactly.
Tom said, I'm doing what I'm doing.
Hell with my skip.
Like we always say, what the skipper asked for, just a suggestion. Merely a suggestion.
He says, we're only down one, I'm throwing it through the house. All right, Mark Schubert again. See if he can tuck one behind his own center guard.
Now we hadn't played this. Well, Daryl, I guess we played the last 3 rocks down this side, but it seemed like more play was on the other side.
Oh, so. For sure in that first end.
Yeah. Are they able to get it there?
Looks pretty good to me. Boy, that's a nice rock from Chewy.
That is going to even bury, isn't it? Well, not bury, but it's going to be half undercover. Boy, Shuby's got her. Didn't he make? No, it wasn't Shuby that made the good draw early. It was Mike Farrell that made.
Mike Farrell and Mark Hansen both made good shots.
And Daryl all made good shots.
And Daryl made a spectacular shot on fresh ice.
So Tom has given her a run here, hey?
It's got a curl. He's got pretty much weight on it. He's got too much weight, does he?
Looks like he went too much weight.
If he had thrown the same weight that he had on the first rock, I think he might have gotten it.
Yeah. Now they got a good one in there, so Steve can just try to guard it.
Yeah, guard it, put it at the top of the 12-foot, tap it back. I mean, he's got lots of opportunities here.
Just want to be on the correct line as the main key.
Yeah, and not be too heavy.
Yeah, you don't want to knock it out or anything.
And not be too light.
Yeah, you don't want to be short. You don't want to be short of the hog line.
He's got a good shot, except he's going to pop that. I think he may pop that.
I think it's going to get all the way back to the nose.
No, it's great.
Great shot.
Okay, it makes it tougher for...
Let's see, we got 5 rock rule here, so you can now peel that guard off. Legally, right?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yes.
So John's got to see if he can clean this up a little bit. And the error here, got to sweep that, I think.
Error is on the narrow side.
Exactly.
And he's got that guard, and the shooter should kick away.
Yeah.
And now it's wide open, which is what they want to see. Too many red rocks in too good a scoring position.
Yeah, so now Pope has to come up with a guard this time.
My director is yelling at me. He's yelling in my earphones.
So they opted to go with the other turn.
Boy, if he could set one on top of those...
This looks heavy to me.
It does look heavy, but look at it start to curl now. Yeah, I think it is a little heavy. If you can get right behind there, it'd be good.
Yeah, it's not great though. Would rather been in front. Now you can let him out of the. I mean, I don't think you even go chase that shot rock. I think you try to move the. There's actually a. If you hit it just right, there is a triple there. I always like to say that, you know. But I think you like to sit right on the nose here and just see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want
keep your
rock
rock
up
right
front.
Exactly. So anywhere around the nose, either side of the nose is pretty good. You like to keep your shooter somewhere in the house.
John's got a good rock here, I think. Yes, it's coming. It's going to be close to nose.
Good shot.
Not bad at all.
Left it in a good spot.
Yep.
Because you can't guard both sides anymore.
You can't guard both sides, and you can't really go after that yellow rock.
Not very easily. You have to be very precise. So
Mike Farrell was precise last end. Let's see what he does here. It looks like Mark is looking for a guard up high in the house. Guard that back red rock, which is going to leave Carlson with a hit on the yellow back under. He could double him out. He hits it right.
looks like they got this a little bit out there, didn't he? Ah, yeah, it's fine. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think if I'm Daryl, that yellow and red are so close to each other. I think I make a play on it.
Oh, absolutely. You can hit the double there. You hit it just right.
Pretty close to nose. Just
I just cross over a little bit.
Yeah, or even actually just on the outside, I think a little bit.
Outside?
But I think either way makes it. I mean, you can make it a couple of ways.
I think. Well, here.
He's narrow. He's narrow. He's going to be
Jerry
on that
David,
guard.
yeah, he is. Well, he may go take out the back one. Let's see what happens.
Oh,
he takes out himself. That's not what you wanted.
You had to stay on that one to at least don't take out yourself because you had a good situation.
Now it's not a good situation. Except for Mark Hansen.
Yeah, it's good for Mark.
Do we have a live screen going here? Do we have... if I'm home, do I have a screen of what I'd be seeing?
This is what we'll be seeing.
That's it. Okay. All right.
Yeah, whatever's in this green is what we're
All
seeing.
right. Very good. I got to remember green. There's green
On this
over-
page.
green
On this
over
page.
here,
On
though,
this
too.
page.
What's this symbol thing? I'll ask you that later. Let's see. This is Mike Farrell's second rock. And this is going to come into the house and set them up nicely to take three. Could take some good shooting from Carlson's crew again. That's a good rock.
It's
I
a
like
very good
that.
shot, yeah. I think Daryl, well, he could make a play on the shot rock. Come through that port there.
Or just sit on it.
Yeah, Daryl says even just a little tap. Bump it and see if you can roll across. Well, this is Jerry.
It's a semi-delicate shot. That's
right.
not a wide port.
Oh, and he got wide.
The best hope they got now is to catch the corner of that yellow rock out there and kick it to the middle. They may get lucky here. Well, it didn't hurt him.
No, that actually.
They got a rock up there.
He's got. It's not great, but it's not bad. You know what I mean? Wasn't the called shot, but he got something out of it.
It wasn't as bad as a whiff would have been.
Exactly. Yeah, so because Daryl has a, if he can make what his nickname is, depending on where Mark puts this, because Mark got to kind of protect from a couple of things here. So Daryl will have a shot on his next one, no matter where Mark puts it. Don't you think?
I think so. Yeah, that was important for that yellow rock to remain in play.
Yeah, and kind of in front of those others. Yeah. I mean, it's not an ideal situation, but he has something.
Okay. Mark Hansen cleaning up the bottom of the rock, and we're ready to go. Looks like quite a bit of weight to me.
Ooh, boy, if
He
that's
doesn't
heavy.
want to raise that yellow rock, and it's looking like he might.
sudden he might have made Daryl's shot for him,
He
eh?
might have. Get rid of this lead. Ooh.
Wow, that's
Once again, red is still counting 1, but now yellow is the number 2 rock.
boy. If Daryl could just nudge that in there just a little bit, right? Thing is, you don't want to nudge it too far because I think that red lines up on that left-hand side.
Mm-hmm. But if he can nudge it far enough and get right between them so that there's
Yeah,
a
he
red
can't.
rock behind him,
Yeah, exactly.
I think he's fine if he lines those up.
Really only has to nudge it about 2 inches though, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, because his shooter will stay in play. Although he didn't want to set up a double. Although it'd be a tough double, it's going to be tight in
If
there.
he's nudging it, he's probably going to roll off of it.
Yeah, I
it's-
think you're right.
Yeah, it's probably be fine. The danger here, you don't want to really tick that red one up top though
Oh
either.
boy, you don't want to move that at all, or Mark can remove the yellow rock and it could
Exactly.
be
A whole bunch of them in there.
yeah. Well, he's got to have the right weight here.
Right weight, right line. Yeah, you don't want to throw maybe only back 4 type weight. Back 8, and just give it that little nudge. Looks narrow to me.
I think he's narrow and I think he's light. I think he's into the top. He's into that red rock. He may cross over beyond that red rock. In fact, he's going to repay the favor. No, he's going to be right on it. He's going to move it right in for the number. Well, yeah.
That's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I think it's red 1-2. Daryl Carlson has the same shot.
If I throw anything from hack to control takeout,
They're not going to take it away. They're going to try and go for big numbers here. Yeah, if he can tap that red rock, and he's going to move, maybe be sitting 3.
anywhere near the head is good.
And then if he gets a rock behind there, right in the button,
I'm wondering if he's thinking that if you hit that on the nose, does that red go sideways and bump that yellow out?
it might be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
Not sure if it will because of how the rocks drag and stuff, but it might.
Yeah, he could end up with a big end here. Yeah, the second red rock is a little bit ahead of that third red rock, so I think that would work. I think if he can hit it right, it'll.
Well, we'll find out. He looks with that broom. He looks like he's playing some weight at this.
I
He's
think
not.
so.
He's not playing it soft. This has got to be at least board weight. But I'm thinking with the way it curls, that's almost like takeout weight, don't you?
Oh, for sure. No, I think he's going for the
See if we can ram that yellow out of there. Hey.
jugular in the second end.
Yeah, this is no hack waiter.
And the line is looking pretty good.
Looking real good. They miss
A
it.
little bit much, but
Made it a little
he
mess.
missed it.
Well, Daryl's got same shot, a little more room than he had before.
And he knows that
He saw the line and everything, so just the only thing is got to be a little careful here about don't overthrow this. You know what I mean?
yeah, if he were to overthrow it and catch the outside of his own yellow rock, he'd split both of those out and would give up 4.
Yeah, as long as you throw maybe 4. As long as you throw only like back 4 kind of weight.
Yep. But he threw the wrong weight on his first rock. He's going to want to pick it up this second time, so we'll see what he can do. Made a great shot in that first end. right, Daryl Carlson with our final rock in end number 2. Trying to advance his yellow rock about 6 inches. Line is looking good here. The weight's looking good. They got to hold it though. Yeah, maybe the weight's a little... Well, they got a piece of it. I think he's got it, Jim.
Great shot by Daryl.
Oh boy, Daryl Carlson.
He's come to play. He's made
He
2 beauties.
Sure has.
That was fantastic.
What a good shot.
Fantastic shooting by Daryl. I asked him tonight, I said, what you thinking? He said, well, we'll see which Daryl shows up. Good Daryl or bad Daryl? So far, it's been pretty good Daryl, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been good curling.
These
Nice
have been good.
shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Tom Hodling to lead us off in the 3rd end in a tie game.
On a reasonable pace.
Not reasonable enough. I'm kind of hungry. Might be a tad heavy.
Oops, I better switch some stuff around here. Oop.
Who is that talking?
Nobody shortly. All right. That rock went through, huh?
You get the weather pattern up there too. I mean, there's too many screens to look at. Mark Schubert. His first rock, looking for a corner guard. I didn't see where the broom was, but that's what he's throwing. Nice.
And that's going so far, you might as well go ahead and bring it in. Went so far wide.
He's got a corner guard, though.
Daryl's saying, should I run after it, or should we try to put up
No.
a center? I think put a center up.
Yep, I totally agree. But whatever they do, Daryl's going to make a fabulous shot.
Yeah.
in his last
He's
rock.
just trying to keep it somewhere so he can do something at the end.
You got any chat lines up? Oh, you got one.
So I just checked to see. Well, did he rein it in enough?
I don't
It doesn't look
think
like
so.
it, does it?
be running the same line. Well, stuck around. He's out counting. Yellow's out counting red now. After 2 rocks. All right, Mark Schubert with his second rock here in our 3rd end. Nice tight ball game.
There we go. Back to what it's supposed to be. So we got one. So, well, the yellow one is the shot rock back there. Hey?
Yep.
It's trying to go to the other side.
I doubt that it'll remain the shot rock.
No.
I do like that view with that new camera. You get to see the whole club.
Coming in like that. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
It's pretty nice.
We got a couple other ideas. We'll see if we get them added during the season or not. But it's nice to have one on that back wall.
Yes.
Now Daryl says we've got to get rid of that, baby. I have a feeling, this is John, right?
This is John Likert.
Be a little bit careful of this turn. It
I
could
don't
go hard
think
to the wall.
Yeah,
so.
I don't think it'll. John is wide of that broom, so that might work in their favor. I think you're going to have to sweep it pretty hard.
Still going to have to work at it to get a piece of it. I think they got a piece. Oh, is it going to jam?
That wasn't what they were counting on.
That did not work out.
Jimmy, you're wearing my broom out.
So now they got a chance to. I mean, they got 2 rocks spread out.
Where do you want to put this one? You want to put one to the far right?
Yeah, there's the bottom of the screen as we're looking at it here.
Yeah, bottom of the screen, right.
He's going to go underneath that guard. Either one is fine. You're just trying to keep it. Just make doubles difficult. That's.
I think I'd be going wide right.
Yeah,
it wouldn't matter because the rest of my team wouldn't make their shots anyway. So.
The key is, got to take a shot that you're going to make. This looks pretty good. If he makes it too good, it might give those guys something to draw to. And actually, looking at it from here, that's going to be my shot right now, is freeze on it.
And that's exactly what Daryl is calling. Enough broom there?
Yeah, for that turn. Doesn't curl quite as much. The other turn, I don't think it would be enough. Let's see, does he hit it?
He's right on the broom.
I thought so too.
I thought he had good weight too.
This is all about the weight here. Might be getting faster.
He's got to clear that guard. So far, it's clear.
Yeah, I think it's heavy.
Yeah, he might be heavy. He might be by everything.
That's right. So I think it was the right broom if he throws the right weight.
Yeah, he's just a little strong.
Yeah, now this is looking a little, I guess Daryl's teammates figured, hey, Daryl can win this for us. We don't have to make any shots.
All right, the Pope gets another shot here. Love to set one up in front of his counting red back. Well, it's got 3 counting. One back at the 8 foot there is a little dangerous as it stands, or sits. Looks like a good rock.
I'm going in front. See, I would have for sure gone to the other side this time.
No, I don't think I would have left it there. I would have covered this next rock. If they miss, I'm going to the other side.
Well, he threw 2 times the same thing.
Oh, boy. Now he's got a pocket there. Now, if this Jerry David coming up now.
Yeah, if you can get this
just sit
anywhere inside of that.
You gotta be there. You gotta be there.
But you can't be through. Yeah, exactly.
You can't be through. You can't be heavy. You don't want to bump him out of the way. You want to be in front of him.
Line is good if the weight is right. Doesn't look bad to me.
Doesn't look bad either. Me either.
In fact, it's really curling now. Is it a little lighter than we thought?
You know, even if he cuts out 3 of those rocks, as long as he's up on top. Oh, don't be too light.
They let that one go a little too long.
Man, they did.
But he did go count 2 of them.
He did, but there's still 2 out counting him. That was not what they needed.
Yeah, they need. It's not a bad rock, but it's not terrible, but it's not great.
Yeah.
I think you can pick that out of there, but it's a little dangerous because it might run into your stuff. You know what I mean?
Sure could.
And that's what Mark says. I don't want to make their shot for them, so let's just try to take away this freeze. This is Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, boy, he could have been a little bit heavy. He just didn't want to be real heavy, but he didn't want to be light there.
No.
All right, Mike Farrell's first rock in this tie game. Here in the 3rd end.
Looks pretty good. Is it going to be deep again? No, I don't think so.
It's past the cover up front. Well, that makes it tougher to
that freeze is still there.
It is still there. It's tougher. And they had that pocket with 2 rocks.
Yeah, that pocket went away, exactly.
Now it's going to be...
But Jerry did just throw this.
The tendency will be to be too heavy now because he was too light the first time, and heavy's not going to help them one bit.
Yeah, and he does look like he might be heavy, doesn't it?
I don't think so. I think he's going to be on top of the middle one.
No.
No? Oh boy, oh boy. They are building a hole. stick around. It's going to take away nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, that was just. Now, Mark. Now I think you gotta. I mean, I think you gotta come in there. Yeah.
For sure.
But the thing is, if you leave a guard, then it makes it easier for Daryl. But I think nothing's easy.
Nothing's been easy for Daryl tonight.
No. He's making it look easy. Line looks good from here.
It's light to me, but hard to tell. He's trying to throw a guard. It's going to make the job harder for Carlson.
Yeah, that freeze is still there. You could freeze on either one of those rocks. Now, did it provide? There's no more cover, but you'd like to freeze on the top one. But if you had to, you could freeze on the other one.
He's had great shots in both the first two ends. Can he do it again?
That's right. Looks like I wish I knew who was playing on some of these sheets, but there looks like there's some good games going on out there. Close ones.
We got a good one on 8.
That's right. See if Daryl can keep her rolling. He's going to have to come up with another good draw. Because this one's got to be pretty precise here. You can't be heavy. You can't be light.
You're right. This is
got about a 2-foot window here, maybe.
Yep.
For weight-wise. Yeah, it looks good. It's not wide.
Or is that wide?
Has he got enough weight? It's curling hard now. I don't know.
It's a question of weight now. So far, so good. So far, so good. He's past that guard, I think.
He was not past that guard.
Just about. Counting rock, but out in the open.
That was too bad. I know it was a little heavy, but you got to make sure you're past.
Were those boys sweeping it all the way? I think they were.
No, I thought they got off
Did
it
they
for a
get
little
off
bit.
of it?
I thought they got off it for just a little bit.
Well, this is not.
It's not automatic.
This isn't an automatic shot for Mark Hansen. If he crosses over and hits it on the inside, he could cause himself some damage. Where does he want to? Probably wants to. Where does he want his shooter to go? He doesn't want to sit right there.
Yeah, if he sits, it's not that bad, but it doesn't matter that much. Just don't want to cross over, really. You want to sit right on the nose, don't you? I kind of like right on the nose.
He's got the last rock.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got hammer. I mean, the most important part is make that yellow one go away. I don't think you worry too hard about where your shooter ends up. You're gonna have to. I mean, you can't cross over, so your shooter's gonna stay somewhere right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if this can curl hard this way. So we'll see. He's not throwing it light.
No, he wants to hit it on the outside.
He is close to nose.
Ooh, he's gonna. This is crossing over. This may cause trouble for him.
Yeah, he's throwing it hard enough. It'll be out of there. Well, Daryl actually, that freeze is still there. Jerry needed to be sweeping that bottom rock there. I don't know if he could have got it out of there, but he needed to try.
Not sure why he wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you could have got that out into the 12-foot, you would have saved yourself a point again. But Daryl just threw this, so you can freeze on those reds. I mean, the perfect shot would be right in front of it. I don't think you can get it out of there.
Well, I don't think he wants to get it out. He's got to sit on top of it.
Right, exactly. Even if it crosses a little bit, and I'm not sure you can based on looking at it. I think if you make this shot, you're going to be shot rock, right?
If he can sit, he wants to just cross over ever so slight. Well, even on the nose.
Well,
no.
looking down here,
Yeah.
I don't think you can get rid of that rock if you're on the inside. You know what I mean?
You're right. You're right. No, he's not trying. He wants to sit on it.
Yeah.
Just to the inside of center.
Yeah. Get as close to the nose as you can, but yeah, I don't know that you can.
Even if he's on nose, if he holds him to 1,
It's good, right?
game's still on.
That's right.
And right now, looking at a possible bundle. Might be a tad heavier than last time, but
Oh, look at it curl. Look
it
at
is
it curl.
curling. It is curling. They got to hold it.
You gotta
Come
hold it.
on.
They gotta go
Oh,
hard.
Man,
It's-
why is it curling so much?
There they got it by. Oh, he lost his handle. He lost his handle.
Oh, it's kind of a disaster. That's too bad. So Mark Hansen has a open takeout for 4.
Yeah.
That's what he can get. He can't get any more.
4 is max. If he dead jams it, he might only get 3.
Nevertheless, it's a pretty good opportunity.
It's a good situation.
Yeah.
Slalom curling. That's right.
Well, that last one over curled on him, so we'll see how this one does. Same thing, they're on it right away. This one,
And it's over curling too.
nah, it's fine.
Jam? Not with that weight.
No. 4 times.
Good shot from Mark Hansen. Makes our score 5-1.
After 3 ends. Yeah, he was very close. Daryl was very close to getting out of it.
He was. But he didn't.
No, so now we're going to have to go on the offense.
Opening rock from Mark Schubert in end number 4.
Should we gonna play his intern? Well, he's set up some pretty nice rocks so
He
far.
really has. He's been consistent tonight. And this looks like it's going to be just fine. Tad heavy. Might be a little heavy. Might be back of the house. Might be on the button. No, it's back of the house. That's not what you want from your lead rock.
Huh? Back button? Yeah, not great, but not terrible. When you got a lead, you want to bring the play into the house.
You certainly do, but you'd like to be in front of the 4-foot. I'd like to be in front of the 4-foot.
Yeah, in front of the tee line is better, obviously, but. So Tom's gonna try to go out to the wing, see if he can be soft enough.
He may make this takeout with his weight.
He needs to keep something in front. Everything he's been throwing has gone through or deep in the house, hasn't it, Ben?
This may be in the house for a change. Not by much though. It is in the house.
Boy, when you have that lead, do you ignore that one?
You ignore that.
It's hard to ignore a rock when you got a big lead. But and I don't blame him. He's got. If you put something in the top 12 right in front of it, that's pretty good, isn't it?
I think so. Shuby just needs to throw the same rock he just threw. Even if he comes up to his, freezes to his back rock, he's good. Anything up in front of it is great. Might be a bit heavy and wide though.
Yeah. You don't want to build a wall back there. That's what you for sure don't want to do.
You mean like this?
This is not, yeah, this isn't ideal. Yeah, I'd be tempted to lay one somewhere in front. Daryl says, I wouldn't mind having another guard though, but...
Well, I'd be making a play on that, I think, at this point.
Especially with Tom being a little heavy on most of his shots, it'd give him something to knock down too. Well, Tom said he's going to do that anyways. No, this actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? Or is it heavy? Oh, he lost his handle.
No, it's probably not good. He's going to guard that back one in the back 12 foot.
Well, he got something out of that rock then. Mark says, well, we got two beauties in here. Let's see if we can guard them. Pope, gonna see if he can make a nice guard. Looked pretty decent out of his hand.
Yeah, I think this is a good rock. I think it's going to come right in there, even if he freezes to those other two.
Yeah, then for sure Daryl has to start moving some of this stuff around.
That's a good rock. That's a good rock. You got to get rid of that guard.
Yeah, just hit it right on the nose. Hit it on the nose, you'll probably get rid of two. You could, if you wanted to really play it risky, just kind of bump them back, move them around back there. But I think I go ahead and get it out of there. Ooh, we got a little wide.
A little wide, he may double. He may get a double if he's just a little wide, gets past that front one.
Daryl, you should have went for plan B. I think you could have made the plan B back there, didn't it look like?
It did to me.
Maybe not. He hit that fairly thick, but I think a little sweeping might have saved. You could have got that back double and maybe saved your shooter.
All right, Mark would like the Pope to put it right back where he had it the first drop. Question is, can he do it twice?
Looks pretty good.
It's a little lighter, maybe? Now, I think you got to draw into that, don't you?
Yeah,
You can't play off that top rock now.
no, you had your chance the other time. Yeah, you play that, and if you're tight and you tick that over, it's not so bad. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Well, he just threw a takeout. Now can he dial it back for a draw?
I was a little nervous with that tighter line that he was going to throw right.
Line looks good.
It looks real good.
If it's,
The weight looks pretty good to me at this point. They better sweep it, though. It's going to cut pretty quick now. Out there calling out there. They know more than me. This is a good shot. Nice call. Oh, rolled a little much more than they wanted.
yeah, but look at the overhead, Doug. That's pretty dang good.
Yeah, it's very good. Oh, yeah. You hit that, and the back red rock's out of there.
And I don't think you can get rid of the yellow very easily. That's a good one.
It was a real good shot from John Leiker.
Yep. Gives him some chances anyways.
Brings Mike Farrell up into the batter's box.
The Looks a little. Well, it doesn't look too bad from here. We'll see. Can he get it by?
Can they get it by? I think not. I think he's got the corner of that guard, but it's really close.
Just missed it. Well, that's the way you had to miss that shot.
Okay, what do you do with Daryl now? He's down by 4. Where are you going to put it?
If I hit a shot, I'd be tempted if you could make the draw right in the pocket of their red ones.
You know what? Yeah. I think sitting right on top of your yellow one's not bad.
No, either one is good, but I mean anywhere in there is pretty good, I think. You gotta be. I'd like to be touching one of these rocks. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. So there's no knocking rocks around.
Exactly. Well, this is gonna curl. Those guys gotta sweep that rock.
Well, it's pretty. It's got some weight to it. It's gonna over curl.
Well, maybe it isn't. I thought it needed to be swept.
He's got a guard, I guess.
No, he doesn't have a guard. It's gonna be
Over curl.
over curl. Weight was good, but
Yeah, that's not what they wanted.
yeah, it's hard to make a double there. But yeah, they're just gonna get rid of that rock. Boy, that thing curled like crazy. Because we haven't seen him curl that much going that direction. You know what I mean?
Have we seen a? Yeah, we have.
Once you hit that one, boy, I'd be hitting the open one and see what you get.
I think if he hits that one on the outside, though, the outside rock will go too.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Boy, I think he changed. I think he's going for. I think it says either one really, but
Yeah.
he wants to go for
Right
the.
between them. I think you can get them both,
We'll see.
as long as you got weight. His red rock goes out, but he didn't care. The other, he's got another red rock in there. Plus, he's up by 4. That one's curling too. Boy, that thing went. Look at that, went right along the tee line. You seldom see one go that straight hit. Well,
Like I said, I'd be tempted to freeze one in that pocket
I
if you
agree
can get
now.
it. If you can get it in there,
I totally agree.
It's not that easy to get there. It's the only hard part. I don't like putting it in front.
Oh, I don't like the guard. There is space between the yellow and red rock now, so I think
Yeah.
they can get that yellow rock out. Maybe that's what Daryl's thinking.
It could be.
It's,
Guard the inside of it. But you gotta make sure. I think you want to be in still.
yeah, this might have the weight to come in to do just what we were talking about.
Lost a handle again.
Wow.
They guarded the wrong side. Now you can pick that out of there for sure. Those guys monkeying with that glass. Don't be monkeying with that glass up there, guys. I see somebody fall.
See that glass going down.
Maybe not. I don't know if it looks the way it's wobbling. Must just be plexiglass. Yeah, if that one doesn't pick, it's gonna or lose its handle. However it happened. If that didn't happen, it would have protected the inside, which is what you needed to protect. You know what I mean? Yeah, Daryl's gonna have to come up with something good.
Remember when the bleachers were up there for some event, and you walk in from up there? Remember that?
No.
They opened there's doors up on that thing.
Well, I think you can take all that stuff out.
No, see in the middle, there's sliding doors.
Oh,
And so you could step down into the bleachers on sheet 1.
I didn't know
I don't
that.
remember what event that was.
Well, he's trying to just tap it through. Looks.
It might be a tad heavy. It's not moving yet.
There it comes.
Oh, it's coming now. It's going to be a good shot. He's going
Oh,
to do.
it's just perfect.
Sure is. Sitting 3 again. Pretty nice.
Daryl's got to probably play that same shot. Same shot that Mark just
I
threw.
was going to clear by that far.
Because you'll build, if you can get to the nose, you can tap it straight back, and you cannot get that rock out of there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. If you can just catch that rock, the red rock that's right on the button, just to the inside of center, tap it to the outside, and then roll over on top of those other two, that'd be pretty sweet. He's not gonna. I don't see a big end from for Darryl on this end, but
No, there's too many rocks in there that you got to get rid of, and you can't. If you can somehow make a good one here and make sure you get one, and then maybe you can somehow come up with two afterwards. But
yep.
Hope for a miss. Got to make a good one here.
All right, Darryl Carlson's down there getting ready. He's thinking about this shot. It's his first rock in the fourth end. Once again, he's up against it.
Yeah. Gonna have to come up with a good one.
He's taking a lot more broom than.
Might just be playing a freeze rather than a little bump.
Well, I don't mind that either, but.
Just gotta make sure you're there.
Yeah, for sure. Boy, every shot Darryl has thrown this game has been critical.
So it's heavy to me. No, it's not that bad.
It's wider than Mark's shot. No, I don't think it's that heavy.
No, it's not heavy.
It's wide. Might work out. Let's see. Can they get it there? Oh, yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh,
It's pretty hard to get rid of that rock.
what a beautiful rock once again from Darryl Carlson. Hotter than a pistol. Wow.
You had to make sure you got shot rock there, but boy, you could have almost let that come up just a little bit so that it was more square on there.
Mm-hmm. There's no way Mark can knock that rock out.
It won't go out, but he could be laying 1 and 2 if he hits it just right.
Yeah, it's gonna. That yellow rock's gonna go back onto those back two under any circumstance.
Yeah, I think so. I can't see it not getting onto one of those rocks somehow.
And I think he's got to throw pretty good weight, so I don't think his shooter's gonna stick around and be out.
So I think what he's trying to do is just see if he can get to the nose, or get across the nose, and bump it back a couple of feet with that broom. What do you think?
Probably right. Seeing where that broom is, that's probably true. It's not a heavy rock, a heavy shot this time.
He took a little less broom, so. Just making some minor adjustments on the broom, so he's not gonna throw it. I don't know if maybe he's doing the exact same thing.
That's got some weight. He is trying to play a hit. If he flags this, he's going to give up some rocks. Points. Oh, that wasn't what he wanted. A mistake from Mark Hansen. I don't know why he threw that rock, that weight.
Darryl can just draw to his own.
Same shot he just had.
I don't think is there any, would there be any way to score 3?
No.
No, there's just too many red rocks there to get out of there. So, but a 2 would be huge.
2 would be huge.
It sure did not look like a 2 after third rocks were done, did it?
Did not. Great shot from Darryl Carlson, and a miss. That's, I think, Mark Hansen's first miss.
He hasn't missed much. He's been very good. Just maybe overthrew it just a titch, maybe. All right, see if Darryl has the magic yet for another draw. He can bump it a couple of feet, but he doesn't want to.
Not feet. Maybe
not feet even. Just maybe a foot. Maybe a foot. So he's got to basically throw what he just threw and then trust that the sweepers will
Just
recognize
has to
it.
come up and freeze against his yellow and he'll be taking home 2 points in this inning.
Line is good. This is all about the
I
sweepers
think
right
his
now.
line is looking real good. I think he's looking good. I think he's looking good.
Boy, Darrell has his draw weight tonight,
Does
eh?
he? Wow.
Wow.
Good shot.
Fantastic
So
shoot.
fourth end, Carlson picks up 2.
Well, we still got a game.
Indeed.
Probably only on pace for 7 ends if it goes that far. I don't think we'll get an 8-end game. But
Wow.
that was a nice shoot. Very nice shoot.
Dazzling Darrell Carlson.
Yeah, he's playing the finesse game today. You know, he used to always be known as. Do you remember his nickname? Double Barrel Darrell.
Double Barrel Darrell, that's right. I do remember. But yeah, he's got a beautiful draw weight tonight. Now this weight looks better from Tom Hoderling. I think he may get one up front here.
There, that's what we're hoping to see.
That's what Darrell's hoping to see.
Yeah. He was happy to see the guys having to sweep a little bit, right?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, they got something in play. That's exactly what they needed to get a little something going. New guy. He'll never recognize him.
Where's Leah when I need her?
Ooh, Johnny's game is getting close, but they got hammered. One up with. All right, back to our. What am I doing here? Ooh, Tom. I don't want to be catching that on camera. I think he did one of the bad ones. He stepped on the ice with the wrong shoe.
Yeah, boy, you can't do that. Mark Schubert with the corner guard over there.
Yeah, a couple rocks in play. I think. Well, it's not going to hurt him off to the side like that, but I think he wouldn't have minded that in the house. But, all right, we'll see what Tom can. We can get one. I think I'd go with another guard personally. You don't need to be in the house yet.
Oh, for sure.
That's narrow, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. He is narrow. Yeah, he's on that guard or on the other side of it.
You can bump it back
But
towards
if
the
he
middle.
can
It wouldn't be bad.
bump it, yeah, then that's what he'll do. I think that's okay. His weight's, well, he's not going to hit it.
Just must have spun her in that direction or something. You like Tommy's new helmet? When he was out in Arizona, they put them stickers on there.
What does it say?
Well, some skateboard shop put the stickers on there for him.
All right, Mark Schubert trying to tuck one behind the guard he just threw on the left-hand side as we look down the ice. Top of the screen.
Oh, that's curling nice. That's going to be a good shot. If I'm yellow, I think I put up another guard in the middle, don't you?
Exactly. That rock isn't going to be a problem. It shouldn't be.
Yeah. Darrell says come in, but I'm tempted. I don't mind it, but I mean, I'd put one more on the center line.
The fact that he's got 2 over there.
That's okay, yeah. Hard to get rid of them, then.
I still like the guards up front, especially, yeah.
Oops, you haven't, but you got to change these.
Getting lazy. John Likert.
It doesn't look bad. It's all about the weight. The line is great.
John Likert's had pretty good weight tonight.
He has. He's made some beauties. This one, I mean, and what if he leaves it or you don't get it all the way in, that's okay. You know what I mean? And that's what. So we got something a little closer to center here. Actually, kind of half guarded. Not too bad. I don't mind that. Now it'd be back towards the middle.
I would have liked this higher. I would have liked that right in the center line.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But the thing is, the Pope could miss here and knock that yellow one back in.
It's always a possibility.
It's in that position.
I think this is heavy.
No.
Well, it doesn't look bad, does it?
No, I think it's by that yellow rock. Might be a little heavy.
I said that too soon.
I think that's
But
pretty nice.
But you can freeze one on there now.
You certainly can. Boy, that's tucked in there nicely.
Sure is.
John Likert has to have perfect weight here.
Once Daryl says, why don't we just bump it back a little bit?
Boy, I tell you, I'd be throwing.
Freeze first?
I'd freeze first. You throw this a little heavy and scoot it on by, and you've got troubles.
That is not moving yet, is it?
No.
It's going to have to
But
dive.
now it's starting to move. It's got a long way to go. Now it's starting to come. It's going to be close. It's going to be right on by. That's the problem with throwing that.
Yeah. He threw the right weight.
He did.
I don't know if they had it didn't seem like he was too far off the broom, so maybe they gave him a hair much broom. Not sure.
Okay, what's Mark going to call here for?
It's always,
Payette.
yeah, it's always dangerous when you got a lead like this to be putting up a center guard, isn't it? Did he ask for it in the house?
I think he wants it in the house. And look at that broom out there.
Took a lot less broom than what Daryl had. That's what Daryl had for the heavier weight, I think. I can't remember. Looks good right now, though.
Sure does. It's by everything. I think he's coming right up to that other red rock, which might be a problem. If he comes, no, he's curling in behind, and that's nice. They're counting 3.
Yeah,
that's partially. No, I guess it's not guarding.
No, I'm gonna have to play that freeze now. This is a big shot right here in this end to keep it from getting too out of hand. Got to find a nice draw here. Oh, that's a little narrow. They better sweep that. Oh, it's running a little straighter here, isn't it?
Until it gets to hot. No, I think he's into the stuff. Look at that curl. Look at that move. No, that's not gonna. That's just gonna junk it up more up in front.
Get it to the center line.
We had neither the weight and the line.
No, the weight was. I think that was weight as much as anything, but a little narrow. But I think it would have ran okay. Now it's. I guess you got 3 in there. You could guard it, hey? You're always nervous about guarding with the hammer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Mark. Hansen's Mark's drinking right there. Oh, you brought him one already? Mark Hansen? Yeah, his wife. I brought him a drink and I brought it down. Perfect. Will you bring me a Michelob Light? Yeah. Mike Farrell here. Yeah, open you want anything? Yeah, I'll make game old Pete.
Go over there.
You want it? Put him on cold. Yeah.
All right, they're gonna see if they can draw to the. Just to block that. Want to be top 12, I think. They get a nibbler? No nibbler. But
counting 3 still.
Still counting 3. Problem is you're gonna have to make this draw, so could nudge it in. I think at this point you gotta play a draw, Daryl. Oh, Daryl. Is it there? He wants to take that one out and play the hit and roll. Well, it would be good if you make it.
If you make it, it's great. If you,
Oh yeah, you got the right guy.
what do you think here?
I'm just trying to
I'm
remember.
sloughing off.
Close.
It is with the weight. It's real close. No.
Real close.
Oh, he's got it. He's got a piece of it. Is he gonna get the right roll?
Oh,
that
it
was
needed to curl up just
right.
another quarter inch or half inch. I think it curls up and he makes that double.
Good try.
Kind of an all or nothing shot there is the only bad part there. That was a very nice attempt.
Well, it's down to 2 counters.
2 counters in there, so that's not. Now it's tough for Mark. Where do you? I think I put it back in that spot, but you got to make sure. Ooh. I suppose that makes sense.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think you want to go to the wings anymore. I think you got to take away that. You got your 2 in the middle. You don't want to give them a draw to take away your whole end. We'll see if Mike can.
Once again, Daryl Carlson's going to be left with having to make a great shot.
This is going to curl. Is this going to bump that one in? Which wouldn't be bad for them if they get one to bump in.
I don't think it's going to be enough to bump it in, is it? There it is. It's not bad at all.
No. I think Daryl's going to have to just try to outdraw that stuff. You can even be in the back 4 foot. You can even be in the back 8 foot. You take away 2. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
Anywhere that you're buried.
And Daryl has had wonderful.
Yeah, I mean
draw
when
weight.
you left him with a draw, and that's what he's been fantastic with. Got down to. Oh, skips rocks there. John just threw his first. Oh, it's lying 1, they say. So it's the last one right here. All right, so Daryl, see if he can come up. He's been money all night long.
Sure has.
He got that draw weight. I need to borrow that draw weight because I've been heavy, but it'll come. I'm not worried. It's November.
Early November.
Exactly. Well, it looks good out of his hand.
Well, it's on the line after on it.
Boys think it's light because they're sweeping it right
I
now.
thought it was light too. They gotta get past that red rock or they could knock another one in. Oh, I think he's past him, isn't he?
No, just light on that one. The line was good, just a little light. Boy, he's talking about coming around that. It's a little dangerous, isn't it, to try to come around that? Make sure you're wide enough. I
don't
guess.
think it's that dangerous because
Yeah, you're probably not going to tap it
you're
in.
going to tap that yellow on the red. It's not going to change anything.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like you're going to be tapping it straight back or anything.
Right. So this could open it up again, huh?
Yeah, this could.
What's Daryl going to have? He's going to have a draw again. This could be a more difficult draw.
I don't know if he has it. He might have to. If Mark gets behind it, you might have to try run that or tap that yellow back.
That's tough.
That's a really tough tap back.
He's got to hit it right on the nose.
Exactly. Yeah, it's very difficult.
There's nothing on the outturn side.
No, there is not. Yeah, if Mark makes a good one here, Daryl's got her. Daryl's going to be up against it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the tab was under
Doug Britton. That looks good. It's running well.
Oh, I think he's light. They were worried they didn't want to tap it, but I would have kept sweeping it.
It's not bad.
No, but I think there is a draw there to cut him down to one.
Well, there is a draw, yeah.
To cut him to 1. I mean, I don't think he can. Well, the way Daryl's finished, he could get shot.
Daryl has put it on that button before.
He says, "Oh, this is what he lives for."
Double raise is really hard, especially there.
Johnny made it. Well, big shot. This is game almost here if he doesn't make this, right? If he cuts him down to 2 or to 1, we'll go on. That's right. I forgot he made the beauties in the last end. So.
I think I might be taking more broom. He's got maybe 6 inches more than he took last time. Is that the way you see it?
Yeah, he could be further out there. It'll dive out there for sure. The only hard part is the further out you go, is the weight going to be the same? That's the hard part. Guessing.
There have not been too many rocks played this far out.
Exactly. Oh, they got to sweep this. This is narrow. This is way narrow. This is way narrow.
Oh, yeah, it's into the mess. That's the first bad rock Daryl Carlson has thrown now. Can he get lucky?
Is there anything in there that you can...
No, there's not. Well, look at the go. No, there's nothing good that can happen there. Nothing. He's going to give up 3.
He was just very narrow on that one.
Yep.
3 minimum. Now Mark can try to get a 4th.
That's right. Mark's got the hammer.
Yeah.
So what was John Schuster's last rock?
He drew to the... I don't know what. He just threw a draw against 2.
Against 2?
Yeah. But I don't know where they were in the
Guy
house.
might be a pressure player, huh?
That could be. Could be. Well, Daryl couldn't. He went to the well a bunch of times and made some beauties. He couldn't come up with them in this last end.
No, he couldn't. But he sure hit some good shots. Now let's see what Mark Hansen.
Well, Mark's going to try to play that out turn, go out to the wing.
Oh, that's smart because there's no garbage then.
Exactly.
Get into.
No danger really going there.
He's already got 3. Looking for 4.
Good thinking. Yep, just got to get a piece of the rings here.
Line is looking good.
Now it's all about the weight.
He's past the guard. Yeah, is he going to slow down? Looking pretty good.
Ooh, it might be just a titch heavy.
It is.
They had to sweep it for a touch.
So he gets 3.
I suspect you'd throw him back, wouldn't you?
Oh, I think so. See, we're in the 5th end, and Hansen scores 3.
I really just want to get rid of 1. Then he'll have a hit.
Yeah, Daryl couldn't come up with the big one in that end finally. He'd made so many ones all night.
He came back to earth.
That's exactly.
8-3 after 5 ends.
Who else is playing tonight? Wushu beat McDonald. Coleman beat Kelsey Rock. Fujisawa and Yoshimura are in the extra end.
And here,
In our game,
it's 8-3. Hansen over Carlson. Our first game of the year we'll be doing every Tuesday night at 6 o'clock Central Time. Doing a game. The game of the week. First shot from Mark Schubert in the 6th end.
looks like a center guard maybe, huh?
Certainly does. And as you said before, Mark's been very consistent with that shot tonight.
He has. Daryl says, well, I like having guards. We're going to have to come up with something big, so you got to have some guards in play. Oops, got to change that. Looks like sheet 2 is 4-3. That's a nice close game between Jeff Erickson and Roscoe's without John Schuster. They could have used that draw, apparently. I don't know who's winning. I don't remember who's doing what.
All right, Mark Hansen wants to, that yellow rock from Tom Holding reached the house.
Just slipped into the rings now. You
Just
can't have that when you're
No,
behind.
so it's an easy takeout now. So over on sheet 2, I see Specs is throwing red rocks. So
He's down one.
down one.
Should be, I think he's got it.
And they must, it's going to sit there though, so there's going to be 2 guards up front, unfortunately, for Daryl Carlson, the wrong color.
He's
Nevertheless.
still going to use them, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you don't. Any kind of guard you have, you take advantage of it.
So they're playing the, oh no, they're playing the 6th end over there on 2.
Tom, this one's going to go like crazy.
Maybe you can come right between them. Actually, if you can set up another guard up in front, that probably isn't all bad.
Freeze on that isn't bad. Yeah, it's good. It's good to have stuff in place,
play.
something you can use. Oops, I was showing you the wrong end. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you've
too
been
busy
you've
watching.
been after me all night for making, not jumping on stuff. And
I was busy watching instead of watching my screen. All right, yep, drawing in there.
nice setup with those staggered red rocks to come around behind. Looks pretty good. I think he's around the guards. And I think he's got pretty good weight.
Beauty.
That's a bit of a dagger, huh?
Oh, it got behind, but not much. You got to play the freeze here is all you can do.
Yeah, well, that's not going to get you many points now, is it?
Yeah. I think you play the freeze here first, and then you see about bumping it back later.
I think that's a great shot from
Oh.
in the poke.
All right, see if John's had pretty good weight here. This ice does seem to be curling harder towards the wall right now, so you got to get yourself out there. They're sweeping it hard. The line looks great. It's all
I think it
about the
looks
weight.
good too.
Oh, I think it's heavy actually.
You got to let it come, yeah. Let it work. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't oversweep that. Don't oversweep it.
So maybe a tad overswept, but that's a good shot.
Still a good one, but yeah, it was definitely overswept. Could have waited a little longer and then finished it at the end instead, but it's still good.
It's very good. Okay, Mark Hansen saying, I want half weight. I want to take that yellow rock out. I don't care if you hit our own up front. Is that going to come? It's close. It's close. It's hanging out there.
Ooh boy. If it hits it on the outside, that's not good.
It's going to hit it on the outside.
Cleared out that center but left yellow as the shot rock.
But wide open and back of the house. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's a dangerous rock at all.
No, Daryl's just got to... Oh, Daryl's going to guard that one, eh? Well, I'd be just tempted to draw in underneath that cover and not
I'd
worry
leave
about
it.
that.
I don't think Mark... Well, maybe he would.
But something up in front here, and
Whoop, 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 whoop.
line looks good. It looks light to me, but if you can get... Yeah, it's light, definitely.
If you can kiss off that top red rock and roll over, he's got it right where he wants it. Oh, he didn't.
It probably is guarding it a little bit.
Oh, I like this call. Through that gap. Huh?
Sure.
Love it. When you're up by 5, you can do this kind of thing. I like this shot. Mike Farrell. See if he can make it through there. He's got backing if he comes through heavy, you know.
He can tap. Yeah, he's got.
There's all kinds of good things here. Like the call. It's close. Close. Through the gap. To the counter? Yes.
I think it's just barely at the shot rock. I don't think you have any choice but to just to draw one anyways.
I agree.
This Jerry's rock's really, this one of his, he's had this rock over curl many times.
He sure has.
So I want to see if he's not quite getting out to the broom, and this rock is going to over curl again unless he's heavy.
He's heavy. He may take out his own in the back.
They should have swept it to. They should have swept it to nose it instead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To make sure you're shot. No, that was too heavy.
All right, let's see. Try the same thing again. What's wrong with the same rock, same shot?
Yeah, you could. Try to tap it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice sitting right there, though.
It sure is. I guess, yeah, this is even better.
Put this in the top 12 up here,
Yep.
half buried.
Yep.
Line is good. A little further out in the weeds, so will it lose some speed? It looks pretty good right now.
I think it looks great. I think it's just what they wanted. Whoops.
Don't get it.
What do we give him?
Tell him safe.
4.
Safe.
Don't give him a point.
Safe.
4. 4.2.
Boy, did that finish up their nice, perfect spot.
Yeah, it sure did.
Now Jerry's got to try to throw a little less than what he did, but he needs to bump this rock. And it looks
I
like
think he's heavy and wide.
I think he did the same thing.
Heavy and wide?
I don't think it's that heavy. He got in some slower stuff.
No, he's not heavy. He's not heavy at all. He's coming right. That's a good shot. It's just they needed that last time.
Well, they're gonna. I think Mark's gonna have to try to guard this. This is a hard place to put a guard with the way these are finishing here, hey? 'Cause they're going like crazy at the end. Now he's gonna have to take that broom way wide like this, and make it in a little bit slower ice.
All right, Mark Hansen with his first rock in number 6, up by 5. I don't think you can stand on the opponent's sheet, can you? Do you have to stand
Well, I
on
think
it?
officially, I don't think we have any. I don't know that anybody would ever call you on it in our leagues, but I think if you read the rule book, I believe I've read that rule.
I think you have to stay on your sheet of ice.
So is that going to curl too much? I think the way they're finishing.
They may be able to get a bit of that yellow rock.
But I don't know if you can you get enough of it to bump that red,
I just
that
don't
yellow
know.
out.
It's a really delicate, really tough shot.
It's a little bendy there.
But Daryl Carlson's our guy tonight.
Yeah, he doesn't have any good draw paths right now. That's the problem.
They can't draw the other side. There's no way.
I'm not going to burn anything.
I'm going to blow it on the way by. I had my foot down to bend it off. To sweep me out of the way.
I'm trying to think, is there anything else you could do? You could. What would it do for you though?
I don't see anything. You got to hit that rock and the about what?
Sadly, playing a little tighter broom and try to throw a little more weight, and
Got it.
you got to be skinny. Yeah, I don't know what you do here. The other one I thought about is maybe opening up this side, run this yellow onto that red. Maybe you clear some stuff out.
Yellow to red to get.
Maybe, but it would be a hard shot.
They're all hard shots.
Yeah, exactly.
He's made hard shots tonight.
Well, let's see if he got it.
This way. If it overcurls, we still maybe get it.
Kind of watching the game next door too.
It's been a surprising game, hasn't it? Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
To
here
me-
comes Daryl Carlson's.
Oh, this is not bad. Yep, you gotta go. Look at that goal. Look at that curl. Holy mackerel.
They're gonna get into the stuff.
Try to get things moved around a little bit. There's too
No,
much stuff there to
didn't
do
do
it.
it.
Oh, it cleared one path on the center line.
Yeah, I guess. But boy, that's tough. It's all tough.
Yeah, if he can make a good guard there, there's nothing. And even if he doesn't throw his rock right now, Daryl has to make a really tough double. That's a pretty good shot by Jen. Laying second shot right in front of the other one.
All right, Mark Hansen is sliding back down the ice to his final shot here in the sixth end.
Anywhere in between these two rocks, I think Daryl has nothing.
I'm guessing this will be Mark's last shot of this game. Up by 5.
I think even if you froze right on your own here,
Oh, it'd be great.
that'd be the perfect shot. But if the rock picks or something, or stays way out there, he's kind of out there. If it stays out there,
With this weight, I don't think it's going to stay out there. I think it's going to come and block that little port just perfectly. Daryl Carlson has nothing.
I don't think is there enough room to come through there? I don't think so. Might be the only thing you have. You'd have to throw a
You'd have to
rocket.
throw a helicopter.
Yeah, you'd have to throw a spinner and try to get through there. I'm not sure it's there. I think you try it. What the heck? I mean, if you can get to the nose of that rock and make the double, you can score 3. But I don't think there's anything else, and I'm not sure this is there.
That just didn't come.
How does that red-yellow line up? Looks like it doesn't go on to the second count either. So
Well, that's it. That's what they're going to try.
yeah, I don't think there's nothing else. But the chances of this one is a 1 in 100, I think.
Slim
1 in
to none.
1,000.
Yeah.
shot. Good sweep, I guess, more than a nice shot. All right, here's Daryl's. Here's Daryl's. Let's see if he can sneak through this thing. I just don't know that I see it.
No, that's like getting that Fitzgerald through the 7 inches on either side of that blue bridge.
Gotta sweep it. Gotta sweep it hard. Hard.
Nope, he's already into the stuff. I think that probably will do it.
Let's see if they decide to play another one or not. I think I saw the glove come off.
I think we got a game here.
That was a good
done.
That was a good game.
It was a good game up until that one end.
Yeah.
Well, two ends, two big ends, third and fifth for Mark Hansen.
Yeah.
So Hansen beats Carlson 8-3 here in our first game of the new season. We'll be back again next Tuesday from the Duluth Curling Club.
Yep.
What do you think, Jim?
That was a good start. Some very nice shots.
Some good plays, good shots tonight. So
we enjoyed it.
Join us next week, and we'll be here with you. And look forward to talking to you next week from the Duluth Curling Club. Doug Britton and Jim Lutton saying good night.
Good night.
Good curling.
Yep.
So what's all this stuff? Why do I have all...